In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 3rd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Pittsburgh Pirates vs. Boston Red Sox. This Monday night matchup features the Pittsburgh Pirates traveling to take on the Boston Red Sox at home to start a 3-game series. Pittsburgh is coming off a 3-1 loss to the Reds on Sunday, in which Vince Velasquez got the loss and the Pirates failed to cover their run line. The Pirates will look to bounce back in this upcoming series against the Red Sox. These teams faced off 3 times last year, playing one 3-game series against each other, in which the Pirates took the first 2 games while the Red Sox took the third. I would imagine we see a similar result this series. Pittsburgh is 15-38 in their last 53 Monday games and 3-13 in their last 16 games against the American League East. The under is 6-2-1 in Pittsburgh's last 9 Monday games. Boston is 8-1 in their last 9 home games and 1-4 in their last 5 game ones of a series. The under is 10-2-1 in Boston's last 13 Monday games. The under is 5-0 in these 2 teams' last 5 head-to-head meetings in Boston. The Red Sox have a slight edge on the bump, starting Cutter Crawford on the bump, while the Pirates opt to use an opener in Joan Oviedo, meaning we will probably see a variety of pitchers for the Pirates. The Red Sox hitters have been swinging a torch to start the season, tallying 9 or 10 runs in their first 3 games, and I see no signs of slowing down here as they enter into a series against the Pirates, who lack in pitching. The Pirates have also been struggling at the plate in their past 2 games, only posting 1 and 2 runs in those, and only getting production from a handful of their hitters. A couple of trends to keep in mind are the fact that the Pirates are 1-5 in their past 6 meetings against the Red Sox, and are 0-4 in their past 4 meetings in Boston. So the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. We have seen a lot of games go over to start the season with the new rules, and considering the Red Sox production of offense this first 3 games, it will be hard to go against the grain for this one. Boston has covered this total by themselves in all 3 of their games against the Orioles. Both teams also lack pitching for this game as we get towards the bottom of their rotations, with the Pirates using an opener for this game and will most likely string together a couple different pitchers for this game, while the Red Sox start Cutter Crawford, who posted a 5.47 earned run average in 2022. In terms of trends, the Pirates have gone over in past 3 interleague road games, while the Red Sox have gone over in their past 3 games overall and have gone over in their past 4 games at home, counting last season. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays vs. Kansas City Royals. A pair of teams from the American League open up the first full week of the MLB season on the diamond in the Show Me State. The Toronto Blue Jays continue their tour of the state of Missouri as they kick off a 4-game set with the Kansas City Royals Monday night. Toronto played the rubber game of a 3-game series against the Cardinals in the St. Louis Sunday afternoon. The Blue Jays were beaten 4-1 in the middle game of the set Saturday. Kansas City went into Sunday hoping to avoid a home sweep at the hands of the Twins. The Royals were blanked 2-0 Saturday afternoon in their most recent game. In the season series last year, the Blue Jays owned a 5-2 advantage, including taking 3 of 4 at home in the most recent series July 14th to 17th, 2022. Toronto is 19-7 in their last 26 series opening games and 20-9 in their last 29 road games, while the under is 18-7-2 in their last 27 games against a team with a winning percentage below .400. Kansas City is 0-5 in their last 5 games overall and 1-4 in their last 5 home games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 6 series opening games. The Jays didn't look good in closing out their series with St. Louis, and while Kansas City is winless, I think this could be a great spot for their offense to wake up against a pitcher in Jose Berrios that I still don't trust from how many times he got roughed up and lit up last season. Brady Singer has been arguably the best pitcher in Kansas City's rotation going back to last year, and getting him at home with plus money isn't something I want to pass on. So the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. Toronto had split their first 2 games in relation to the total this season entering Sunday. The Blue Jays and Cardinals combined for 19 runs in the opener to blow past the number before the teams totaled just 5 runs in the middle game of the set Saturday. Meanwhile, there wasn't much in the way of offense in the first 2 games of the season for the Royals as they stayed under the number in both contests. The Royals had just 6 combined hits in the first 2 games, which was a major reason they had no runs to show for their efforts. We've seen the under hit in 7 of the last 10 meetings between the teams, with Kansas City struggling to get runs on the board and Singer coming off a season where he was pretty good keeping his team in the game. Look for this game to wind up under the number. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves vs. St. Louis Cardinals. Atlanta will try to bounce back from its first loss of the season when it opens a 3-game series in St. Louis on Monday night. The Braves won their first 2 games of the season before their offense went cold at Washington on Sunday. St. Louis lost to Toronto on opening day, but it responded with a pair of victories to win the series. The Braves are 22-8 in their last 30 in Game 1 of a series and 40-18 in their last 58 overall. Atlanta is 10-4 in their last 14 versus the National League Central. Meanwhile, the Cardinals are 3-7 in their last 10 in Game 1 of a series and 41-20 in their last 61 at home. St. Louis is 35-16 in their last 51 Monday games. This should be a pretty interesting series. The Braves got off to a great start this year, scoring 14 runs through their first 2 games. On Sunday, Atlanta had a rough first inning and couldn't really get the bats going after that. The good news is that the bullpen did fine, going 3.1 innings with no hits, no runs, and no walks between Michael Tonkin and Jesse Chavez. This is just not a great spot for someone like Woodford to move into the rotation. He does not have the big league starting experience necessary to face a lineup like Atlanta's that can hang a crooked number in any given game. The Braves have won 8 of the last 11 meetings between these teams and will be frustrated with their performance on Sunday after dominating the first 2 games in Washington. Wharton looked much better this spring following his surprisingly bad 2022 campaign, so he will be excited to get off to a strong start. If the Braves offense comes back around in this one, I think they'll be in line for a victory. Should be a good series overall regardless. So the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. Atlanta has gone over the total in 5 straight games in St. Louis, which is a trend that I expect to hold up on Monday night. The Braves are facing an inexperienced pitcher who is being thrown into the fire due to an injury. Not only is he dealing with the nerves of starting a home game, but he is also having to face an elite opposing lineup. St. Louis has enough firepower in its lineup to keep the Cardinals in the game though, especially if Morton looks anything like he did last season. The Braves have gone over in 4 of their last 5 road games, while St. Louis has gone over in 5 of its last 7 games overall. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.